2000, the dream began.
The first thing that we started working on was actually the Healing Home. Within 1 year of gathering information, meeting people, having opportunities to have a home that was rent-free, we started the Healing Home.
Our first home was in Puxi. We had a small apartment that was sponsored with 10 available beds for babies. And after 8 months, we were able to relocate to Pudong, where we were able to provide 20 beds. And just over a year after that, in July of 2011, we moved to our current location, where we now have 2 houses and 50 available beds. And now we're already beginning to set our sights and really begin to believe that we can relocate into a long-term 100-bed facility where we can care for more orphan babies for the long haul.
When you come and you visit us here at the Healing Home, when you walk through those doors, you will see a variety of needs that each baby has. And these children are abandoned because they have a special need. They were born with an abnormality. We strive to provide these babies with a home-like environment. From the moment they arrive in our home, they are cared for as if they had a mother. And that is provided with our 3-to-1 ratio that we have our staff. One staff cares for 3 babies. And that helps us in our pre-care. It also helps us in our post-surgery care. And when they arrive, a lot of these babies are very malnourished and they need direct attention. And in a home-like environment, it's not just their physical needs that are met. It's actually their emotional development, it's their cognitive development. And our goal is that when these babies hit that 2-year mark, some of them 2.5, and they meet their forever family, they are a whole child.
So how can the community engage in what's going on here at the Healing Home? And it's really quite simple. I mean, we have an active volunteer program where volunteers can get engaged in one of the weekly classes. Volunteers can offer their drivers to help with bringing babies back to the hospitals, or volunteers can come for cleaning days. It's really, the volunteer program has become so important to us. We're fully supported by the community, and so we are fully dependent on the community through private donations, through organizations who decide to support us, to provide for the 24-hour baby care, the truckloads of diapers, the formula that is ever increasing as our baby numbers increase. And then there's medical sponsorships. And so there's volunteer program, there's sponsorship programs. There's many ways for the community to engage in what's going on here at the Healing Home.
Moses in particular, who is now Max, he's been adopted, was really sick when he came to the Healing Home. And I can remember being in the doctor's office holding oxygen on his face, just praying that he would live. And he did, and he ended up having to have a feeding tube, but he was a little fighter, and he hung in there and became a all-time house favorite. His personality changed. I remember when, a year or so afterwards, when he got the feeding tube out, he was just, it was so different for him to take food in his mouth and milk in his mouth, and so it's just amazing to watch.
Over the years of caring for special needs orphans, we have accepted many challenges. And I would say to date, we currently have our greatest challenge on our hands. And baby Grace is, she's a miracle today, and we believe she'll be a miracle tomorrow. And her journey here with us has been a unique one, because outside of all other children, she has actually been rejected surgery. And it's because of the severity of the complications, really, of her congenital heart problem. And so it pushed us beyond the borders of where we call home here in China. It pushed us to the borders of other countries, pleading and asking for help of other physicians that could take her case on. And we have had support from people living in different countries. It's amazing how far the Healing Home can spread. And now we have an opportunity for this baby to receive her first surgery, first of many, in even possibly Thailand. And we are waiting. We're walking through the process. This is a first for us to send a baby outside of the country. Baby Grace is a reminder of how it takes sometimes a multitude of people coming together, moving in one direction to save one life. And she's also a reminder that it's worth it.
Zoe, I actually met when during the move, and she was about 7 months old. They actually live in Jonesboro, Arkansas, and her mom's birthday and mine are the same day, and so we like immediately hit it off, and we both sound alike when we talk. And so when I go home, I get to see her. That we meet, and we play at the park or we go to dinner, and it's rewarding to see them come to us so fragile, and to see them now so vibrant, you know, and they're in preschool and they love swimming and dancing and hiking and cars, and so it's just, you know, I just feel really blessed to be able to be a part.
And this is the dream. This is our dream, and it's such a privilege for us at Shanghai Healing Home to be able to care for these babies. And our hope is that you would be able to come and really fall in love with one of our babies. So